Most people think high intelligence looks like perfect grades, a big vocabulary, or knowing random facts. But psychologists keep discovering something far stranger. People with extremely high IQ rarely act how you expect. They don't blend in. They don't fit the stereotypes. And sometimes their habits look downright weird. But here's the twist. These strange behaviors aren't flaws. They're signs of a mind operating on another level. Today, we're uncovering a few unusual habits that quietly reveal someone may have one of the rarest types of intelligence on Earth. And the third one, psychologists still can't fully explain it. First, they talk to themselves a lot. This is one of the most misunderstood signs of high intelligence. Studies show that people with exceptional IQs often use self-talk to process information faster. They think out loud. They rehearse conversations. They solve problems in real time. It's not madness. It's mental organization. Talking to themselves helps them break down complex ideas, clarify their emotions, strengthen memory, and sharpen creativity. While others might see it as strange, their brain sees it as strategy. Second, they get bored with normal conversations. People with extremely high IQs crave depth. Small talk drains them. Predictable conversations can feel suffocating. They want meaning, not noise. This doesn't make them arrogant. Their brain simply fires differently. They get excited by problem solving, by finding hidden patterns, by asking philosophical questions and exploring unusual perspectives. They bond with people who challenge them intellectually, not those who settle for surface-level chatter. And third, the habit that surprises psychologists the most. They notice everything. Exceptionally intelligent people have a kind of hyper-awareness. They pick up details that others never see. A slight shift in someone's tone, a micro-expression that flashes for a fraction of a second, a pattern in the chaos that no one else can piece together. This constant stream of processing makes them deeply intuitive, sometimes to a level that feels almost unnatural. But this ability comes with a cost. Their brain rarely shuts off. A mind that talks to itself to find clarity. A mind that seeks depth over pleasantries. A mind that sees the world in a resolution others can't perceive. These aren't eccentricities. They are the echoes of a powerful cognitive engine. It suggests that true intelligence isn't about what you know, but about the strange and beautiful ways you process the world around you. Overthinking is often seen as a weakness, a sign of anxiety. But in gifted minds it serves a very different purpose. High IQ thinkers overanalyze because they can't help but see the world in higher resolution. They see the multiple outcomes branching off from a single decision, the hidden risks lurking beneath a simple choice, the deeper implications that ripple outwards. It's not anxiety that drives them. It's pattern recognition gone into overdrive. Their mind is a simulator, constantly running futures that most people don't even consider, weighing consequences that others might dismiss as improbable. This intense internal world naturally shapes their external one. Highly intelligent people don't need crowds. They need connection. You'll find they keep their circle very small, preferring one deep conversation over 10 shallow ones, an authentic relationship over a dozen social obligations. They will choose solitude over a forced interaction every single time. This isn't antisocial behavior. It's a conscious act of energy conservation. They are acutely aware of who drains them and who inspires them. And they make ruthless, unapologetic decisions about their boundaries to protect that vital energy. And what do they do with that protected energy? They get lost in their own worlds. What looks like daydreaming or laziness is actually a cognitive superpower. People with extreme intelligence often drift into intricate mental landscapes, not as an escape but as a workshop. They are imagining solutions, designing new ideas, exploring vast possibilities. Neurological studies actually back this up. showing that mind wandering activates the exact same brain networks used for creativity, innovation, and strategic planning. So, when they seem absent-minded, staring off into the distance, they're likely building something extraordinary inside their head. This internal world-building is fueled by a relentless need to understand the external one. Rules, traditions, beliefs, expectations. Highly intelligent individuals simply don't accept things at face value. They need reasons. They need to see the logic. They need the truth unfiltered. This trait makes them powerful innovators and leaders, but it can also make them outcasts in systems that reward blind obedience over honest curiosity. They aren't trying to rebel for the sake of it. They are fundamentally trying to understand. And that relentless pursuit of why is precisely what sets them apart. These habits, the overthinking, the tiny social circle, the mind wandering, the constant questioning, they may seem unusual, but they all point to a mind that refuses to slow down, refuses to settle for the surface level, refuses to be average. People with extremely high IQs navigate the world differently because their brains are fundamentally wired for depth, for pattern, for clarity, and for meaning. And while their habits may confuse others, they are the unmistakable fingerprints of a rare and remarkable mind. If you recognized yourself in any of this, you may belong to a group psychologists call the silent gifted. The ones who don't brag, who don't need to show off, whose genius hides in plain sight. Because true intelligence isn't loud. It isn't glamorous. It isn't always obvious. It's quiet. It's unusual. It's profoundly misunderstood, and sometimes it just looks weird.